Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Vid Productions. This is going to be part 4 of There's a Rumor Going Around. In this video, I am going to show you my next process and next step of getting my upper level framework installed and leveled out. I had a helper yesterday, Mr. George Blair. He was kind enough to volunteer his services and his truck to pick up the rest of the material that I needed to get. I didn't video any of the process of putting this together because we worked on it pretty much a couple hours on it. But he is supposed to come back on tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the 6th of May, and we'll continue on this build. Anyhow, let me get out to the work area, or to the layout I should say, and we'll start from there. Before we get out there though, I want to say that I am going to do the next 2 levels on the helix, and I probably won't record that because you guys already seen how I did that, but I want to get that up so I can adjust the next piece of framework that will attach to the helix. Anyhow, stand by and we'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry for the lighting in here. We're out in my garage right now, and I want to thank Mr. Paul Heath and Mr. David Durbin for giving me the funds to continue my build on my helix. As you can see right here, I've got 2 pieces of plywood that are 4x4, and I'm probably only going to use 1 of those because I already have 1 made. I need 7 levels and I have 5 right now, so 1 more of that plus the one I got makes 7. Anyhow, we get down here and these will be the tops of all the framework that will go around the room. Anyhow, we'll get back into the train room and I'll show you what else is going on. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, as you can see, I've got the first frame built for that long wall that I was talking about, and I am using 5 different levels on this puppy to get it all squared away. But the first thing I had to do was determine the height versus the height I have in the other room. And so how I did that was I measured the other room, and I'm using my tripod here. As you can see right there, that it is level, and I needed to get 53 1/4 inches to the top of the level. And so there you go. So now that I have my total height determined, then it was time for me to start doing all the leveling. So let me show you what's going on with all the levels. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Alright, now we're going to continue on with this leveling part of this layout. As you can see, I got these guys here and here to just support it in the front until I can install my L brackets, and they'll go under here and support it in that fashion. But anyhow, as you can see right there, the level is perfectly in the center, and we got another one. Now I'm going to tell you one thing guys, I spent about an hour in Lowe's yesterday trying to pick out the best pieces of lumber I could, and needless to say, they're not all 100% straight. So I picked out the best ones that I could, and as you can see, this bubble here is just a little bit off, and it's not because it's not level, it's because the wood is warped. Anyhow, we'll move on to here, and as you can see, that bubble's in the center and that one's in the center. Now this happens to be a special tool right here, and I got to turn out the lights to show you why it's a special tool. So hang on and we will be right back. Alright guys, I hope you guys can see this, but it's a laser level. How about that? So I should be able to get this pretty well even all the way around the entire room using this laser level. Anyhow, let me get back to you here. Let me turn on a light in a second. And I'll turn this puppy off. And now, if you notice that this section right here is actually lower. And the reason for that is because is where my bridge is going to be. So I'm going to use styrofoam here to bring it up to where it needs to be. And this way I can do my cut for my bridges that are going to be there. Anyhow, boy, this light's making this look pink or orange or something. Anyhow, that's what it looks like right down there. I've got enough lumber to finish the framework for there and for there. Anyhow, stay tuned, and we'll add more to this video as we do more work. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. Alright guys, what you're looking at is all the loops completed on my helix. The upper level right here is not secured yet because I think from this point on up to where it meets the layout, I'm going to raise it up to about maybe a 2.5% grade. None of the track up here is secured yet. It's all test fitted. And we'll walk around here and we'll look at the rest of this now. And like I told you guys earlier, I like to get a little bit of straight track in there, which I did. And I kept the turn or the curve as broad as I could. And then it's going to go into the bridges. And of course, this is going to be Grand Avenue. And what we're going to have to do is actually modify my abutments to fit the scenery. And then I'm also going to cut this out right here so you can see the driver bed from both sides. Next, I went ahead and mocked up the rest of this just to see how everything is going to fit. And as you can see, goes all the way down to the end there. I have enough track to complete up to probably about the end of the blue tape right there. Then I need to buy some more track to complete the rest of this. Anyhow, the siding up here is going to be for up and down traffic, and it also feeds the industries that are going to be here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the turnout here as far back as I can because I want to accommodate a 20 car or a 25 car train into the siding. Anyhow, this is how it's going to look from this side, and there'll be a road along the edge here just like I have it. That'll be Olive Avenue. And so the work continues. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2015, and George is supposed to come over today, and we're going to complete the framework for that wall and for the far wall. So anyhow, I think that's going to be it for this part of the video until we get some more done. Hope you guys liked the video and the series so far. I think it's looking pretty good. Looks like it's going to work out pretty well. I also already did a test run up to the last level that has track permanently attached. And guess what? It works just as well as the first video I did. Anyhow, as always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are always welcome. For now, that's all folks. BNSF 6951 out.